Good morning, everybody. It's Brittany at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. And here's a Servie. Hi, Servie. What you doing, lady? Hi. I know. This is not going to be a very long live. I just felt guilty not getting to see you guys yesterday. It was a very off and on, super windy, randomly rainy kind of a day. And it was very, very busy for me. I covered AM meds, plus I did my PM meds, plus I did rehab, which is 2 bobcats in a squirrel cage. So lots going on. But I figured I would give you guys just a couple verbal updates while we look at Servie, and then I was going to drive out and see what Jinx was up to. Felt like we didn't get much time with Jinx last week. Hi, lady. Miss Servie. I know. You give everybody your Servie report. Thank you, Anne, for the donation. She's just out on the move this morning. She's already had breakfast and her AM meds. Just out adventuring. So you guys know that on Sunday we brought Pharaoh, our 21-year-old white serval, inside to the Bobcat Recovery Hospital for observation. He refused meds and to eat on Sunday, but by Sunday evening he did take his meds and he did eat, and now he's been taking meds and eating ever since. We're still just observing him at this point. We didn't want to take any chances with the possible storm that might have been approaching, so because of that we went ahead and scooped him up Sunday and brought him in, but he is actually doing pretty well. As far as Tom Bobcat, she has been in our other recovery hospital for a little over a week now, and they've been grooming her. They've been able to clip her nails and groom or shave off several mats of her. She's 21 years old also, and they've been able to do that without sedating her, which is hugely important because she's so old, and she is actually prone to seizures when she's coming out of sedation, so we really didn't want to do that. And then this is Servie Serval. So you guys know she recently had a cancerous mass removed from her nose, and she came back outside to this brand new enclosure for her with this beautiful view of the lake. As far as right now, it looks like we're in the clear as far as anything major from the storm that was approaching, but we'll know a little bit better later in the week. We gotta wait and see where that turns. So we think Tom might actually come back outside soon, either today or tomorrow, and we'll let her settle back into her, she'll go back to her same home enclosure, which is right across the street, and it's right behind that shed there. And what we plan to do as soon as we get all the fundraising done for it is that shed will become sort of an indoor-outdoor enclosure for whichever cat seems to need it, the most. So it'll be a little elderly home. Right now it's for Tom. And what else? So my squirrels, and Jamie's squirrels and Aaron's squirrels were supposed to be released. We agreed we would do it on Monday. And then Monday was a horrible weather day, and we were afraid of what the storm was doing. And so they have not been released yet, because in my mind, it was like worst case scenario to think about releasing squirrels for the first time, and they climb those really super tall trees, and then a 65-mile-an-hour gust of wind comes along. I just couldn't bear the thought. So we are holding off a little longer until we see what the storm's doing for that. You guys saw on Sunday that Jamie and Victor also came across a baby squirrel that fell probably 30 feet out of a nest out by our Bobcat rehab area. And she took that little baby to see Dr. Justin at the Humane Society yesterday, and he did splint the leg because it is broken. Look how content you look. So she named that little squirrel Oscar. So at this point we still have 3 babies, like baby babies, not ready to be released, and that's Oscar and Hocus and Pocus. So there's your squirrel update. I see people asking about Nikita a lot recently. I must have missed that. I know she was a little limpy, but she always is. She has pretty severe arthritis, but I fed her this morning and she did awesome, so I nothing to report there. Aria's in heat, so she is refusing medications and not eating as much, but that's pretty normal for her. And what else? Amanda's doing well. She's eating and taking her meds. No more wheezing that I've heard or that I've seen anything reported on her. Let's see. So I think that Angel Bobcat may move outside today. It's again going to be weather permitting, and if we make sure that enclosure's all ready for her. What we'll be doing is the enclosure that Poppy is in, which is our older male rehab bobcat. He currently has access to 2 medium sections and the large section. And the 2 very smallest, meant for like intensive care cats, is open. We haven't had him in those 2 for a while. So if we get all those cleaned up and ready, that most likely is where Angel will be moving, and there's an Explore camera in there. So we'll have to wait and see if that happens today. Servie's just watching Simba Tiger over there. He's all done with breakfast. Might go swimming soon. He was swimming before breakfast. Oh, and we have a calendar update. So super unfortunately, trust me, nobody's more disappointed than us. Our calendars arrived and there was a misprint. So we will have to deal with that, and we'll be reordering them. So we were really close to them being ready and available for sale for our 2021 calendar. But at this time, they are unfortunately going to be delayed. My hope is the turnaround will be pretty quick, because from the time we ordered them till the time they arrived, it actually wasn't that big of a delay. But since they arrived and there was an issue with one of the months, we'll have to reorder those. Let's see. So this weekend is our virtual Wildcat Walkabout. If you don't have your tickets yet, you should buy one. They're $4.99, and they're going toward 2 different conservation efforts for cats in the wild. We're supporting Palace Cats in the Wild, which is amazing. Palace cats are one of my absolute favorites. Let's see if we can find a flat cat. I fed all of these guys this morning, so they're probably going to be like, did you bring more? Here's a Manny. We are also supporting, and you can learn all about all the details, and Lauren actually, first thing on Walkabout morning, will be explaining the 2 groups that we'll be supporting. The other is to help, unfortunately, Asian circus acts. We want to definitely help those animals. It's a pretty gruesome world that they live in. This is Manny. Look at him. This is right outside of his feeding lockout, and he's like, more? You had actually a ton of food this morning. Yes, you did. Like, seemed like more than normal. Where's the flat cat neighbor? We technically came to see Jinxie, but how can you pass up that handsome man? He's got such a big space. He prefers to hang out closest to Nikita, but he's got such a big area that I just don't even know for sure where he might be. So if you have not ordered your Wildcat Walkabout gear, we've got shirts and hoodies, mugs and bags, stickers, all kinds of things at bigcatrescue.biz. You guys should definitely do that because I don't think we'll have that available for too much longer after Walkabout, probably maybe a week or so, and then those items won't be on our store anymore. So if you are waiting to order, if you've already bought your ticket, the $4.99 ticket, then you will also get a special coupon code that you can use in our store for our on-site gift shop items. The other thing you have access to if you've bought your Walkabout ticket for this Saturday is you can actually do private Zoom, or I guess they're small groups. They're not necessarily one-on-one private groups, but you can Zoom with several of us. So, oh, I see him. I see you now. My goodness. So you can actually Zoom with Carol or Howard or Jamie or myself, Afton or Aaron. Where'd you go? He is slinking. Yep. Where did he go? He's magic. Pure magic. He was hiding right under that. Yeah, you can have up to 11 people in each Zoom meeting. I know I've got several people. Mine will be from 12 to 12:30. Maybe that wasn't him. He's got me good today. Always looking like a shadow. Yeah, it will be a good shopping opportunity if you get the coupon for the Walkabout, or like we do every year, we'll be doing an early bird special the weekend of Thanksgiving. We'll be doing a Black Friday sale, a Cyber Monday sale, and then our biggest fundraiser of the entire year is Giving Tuesday, which is December 1st. I know we're gonna have a pretty amazing match, which means when you donate, your money goes farther. Where's your silly neighbor? This is crazy. I know, that door's down, but I need 2 hands to lift it up for you. Well, this is kind of awesome. I really enjoy that I can't find this cat because people are always like, your cages are too small. Well, if you just pay a little more attention and you do a little more research, you'll notice that that's not true at all. He is laughing hysterically at me right now. You are so silly. Who knew you could just hide in plain sight like that, huh? Who knew? There he is. Hi. Hi, Bub. Hi, Bub. He's like, I'm going to tear apart this palmetto. Show you how intimidating I am. Well, this became a longer live than I anticipated, only because of him and his games. This is Jinx, our black leopard. I just love you. You're so silly. So if you guys joined in late, I gave all kinds of verbal updates as to why there wasn't a live yesterday, and we're still watching the weather. All the updates on squirrels and rehabs and any of the cats that we've been watching for medical reasons. I love you so much. What a way to start the morning. So the last thing I'll tell you guys all about is we're going to have some special auctions. Congratulations to those of you that have won some of our eBay auctions. You guys have gotten some really incredible one-of-a-kind items. Aria was our most recent. Just ended on, was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. yesterday morning. So this Friday, we're gonna have 3 new really awesome items go up for auction. And if you want alerts for that, either get your Walkabout ticket or go to bigcatrescue.org/auction and get on our mailing list. But I can tell you that Simba Tiger did an amazing painting for you guys. Victor made a really awesome wooden like shadow box that has a piece of one of those huge tiger boomer balls. One of the red ones that has just really deep like teeth and nail marks in it, and it's really, really cool. And he's made it so that you can hang it on the wall. And then we actually have something, a little blast from the past that is super, super special. So if you guys have followed us pretty much since the beginning, you'll know that we had a tiger here named China Doll. And it is such a sweet piece of our history. Jeff Kramer, who used to be a staff member here, he actually donated this really cool paw casting from her that had been auctioned off that he got at a fur ball many, many years ago. So those are some of the items that are going to be up for auction that are going to help support our Walkabout weekend. Normally, if you've ever been here to one of our traditional in-person walkabouts, you know that we always did either an auction or a silent auction. And so this year we're just going to utilize our eBay that we've been using anyway. And that way you guys can still walk away with some really one-of-a-kind prizes. So if anybody can post the link to go and buy your Walkabout ticket, they're only $4.99, and it's a virtual walkabout, and it's this Saturday, and it's going to be pretty much from like 7 a.m. till like 5 or 6 p.m. all day on all of our social media outlines. So it's outlined in a schedule that you'll get once you've bought your ticket. I think we still haven't sent out that schedule yet, but we will be soon. So you can do that. I think it's bigcatrescue.org/wildcat-walkabout-2020, but I could be wrong. Hopefully somebody can post that, please. You can find it at our website, bigcatrescue.org. And make sure if you don't already follow us on Instagram that you do that, because we're going to have some things that we're only doing on Instagram, some things that we're only doing on our YouTube channel, and some things that we're only doing on TikTok. So if you guys are not following us on those channels, you'll miss out some of the cool things that we're going to do that day. We're going to have enrichment. We're going to have turkeys and pumpkins. We're going to have exclusive behind-the-scenes tours. And then, like I said, you can sign up for those, and it's an extra donation, and you can be a part of those special Zoom meetings. There's quite a few. You can even hang out with Mama Becky or Keeper Lisa, quite a few of the staff members. Thank you guys for posting those links. I really appreciate the 2 of you guys that donated. Thank you very much. And today we just saw Miss Servie and Mr. Jinx here, and all kinds of verbal updates for you. So if you missed out, just start this when it posts automatically on our Facebook page, or go rewatch it at dailybigcat.com. And I will see you guys later. Bye, Jinxie.